If you're a non-native English speaking professional and you don't think that details matter in the English business world, then stick around because I'm here to help you with that. So I'm Kathleen, founder of English with Kathleen Elise, and I teach non-native English speaking professionals to speak like a professional who belongs in every room. So this week we're talking about details in the things that you do. So many of my students, whether it's their pronunciation or grammar in writing or speaking, they think, or even manners or whatever, they think that little things don't matter. So I have students who will not use their articles in their conversation or their pronouns, or they mix up the pronouns. And it's not that we haven't gone over it, it's not that they don't know the difference, it's just that they don't think it matters. And I'm here to tell you today that it does. And this whole week we're going to explore why it matters and what happens when you have the details in place and what happens when you don't have, when you skip the details. So this whole topic came up because I was searching, I was going through social media because I keep up to date on what's going on in the business English world, and I was noticing that there were many advertisements for schools specifically geared for teaching English for the business world, and all about presenting yourself well in English in that business environment. And one of them just caught my eye. There were 5 words into the presentation, to their little, it was just the blurb that you see on the internet. 5 words in, they had the wrong word. They chose the wrong, I can't think of it right now, the wrong form of the word. And so they meant to say, we're the best choice, but they said we're the best choose for your business, we're high-level business English, etc. And if you're choosing the wrong form of the word, then right off the bat, and you didn't catch that, what does that say about you and your ability to help me as a student, as a potential client? What does that say about your ability to get me to where I want to go? That's turning me right away. I'm not going to look at you. So details really do matter, and so many people think that just because it's little, or just because I didn't get the sound exactly right, or just because, oh, I left out that one little word, it's so little it can't matter, it changes everything. Or just because I didn't say it exactly right, or I chose the wrong form, or what have you, it doesn't make a difference. Well, it really does. And so we're going to explore that this week. And at the end of the week, I'm going to give you a challenge. And this, I think, is going to be a standard thing. So the challenge is, whatever challenge I place before you, not only do I want you to actually, it will help you significantly. You can take it or leave it if you want. You don't have to take my advice. But if you want to improve and really present yourself well in English, in a business world, there you go. Here's my challenge. So I'll give you that on Friday at the end of the week so that you'll learn what you need to learn, and then you'll know what to look for. But not only do I want you to complete the challenges, but I want you to post in the comments what you learned from the challenge. Tell us whatever you want to about the challenge, but definitely tell us what you learned from doing the challenge, okay? So really pay attention to the different areas in which details crop up. So you have speaking. Are you using all of the different parts of speech? Are you pronouncing your sounds correctly? Do you have trouble with certain transitions in sounds? Do you speak too fast? If you speak too fast, things blur together in an unnatural way. There's normal conversational condensing of sounds, but if you speak too fast, oftentimes I find, actually, I was listening to a speaker this weekend, and he's a native, I think he's from Mexico. So he's a native Spanish speaker, and he was speaking so fast in many different areas that he completely skipped over many sounds. And so he started the word and skipped over the middle and went to the end. So we didn't know what he was saying a lot of the time. Or his transitions from words to word to word, he wouldn't finish out the word before he went into the next word. So he ended up condensing beginnings and endings of two separate words. And he didn't, not only did he not catch it, because in his head, he knew what he was saying, but he didn't pay attention to the reaction of the audience. And it was sad, because I think he really had a lot to say, and it could have been a really great presentation, but he missed the details, and so he lost his audience. And so there's the speaking, there's the writing. Pay attention to grammar. Writing, even if you're writing to a friend or it's a casual piece of writing, there's still a formality about it that you need to follow in order for the communication to happen. And when you don't make sure that those details are there, the communication not only doesn't happen, but it reflects on you as a professional, as someone who knows how to communicate in the other language. So I really could go on for a long time about this, so that's why I'm breaking it up. So this week we're going to talk about details in general in English in a business setting, and then next week we're going to talk about it in the conversational setting in a business English situation. Okay, so before I sign off, pay attention. Actually, pay attention. Well, yes, but make sure that you sign up for the wait list for when I launch my English Conversation Fellowship for non-native professionals. That will be launching in just, I think, the end of next week, I think. So get your name on the list, because I'm going to open it up. I'm going to open registration up early to those people who are on the list. So it's a great opportunity. There are only 24 slots, and the price is insanely low. So you will never be able to take advantage of this incredible opportunity. I'm packing everything I can into this charter fellow offer, because I appreciate the fact that you have the courage to invest in yourself and to be part of developing this incredible conversational community. So get your name on the list so that you can have early access. Okay, so the link is in my bio. You can scan the QR code, and I will pop the list. I'll pop the link in the comments as well. Okay, today was longer than usual, but it's going to be worth it. Okay, bye-bye.